Welcome to an extraordinary event where you'll embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Get ready to dive deep into the realms of gift and purpose, the elementals, subtle energies, celestial energies, ritual, and so much more. This event isn't just about passive learning, it's about unlocking the magic within you. But first, let's talk about what you'll gain from this experience. Gift and purpose. Have you ever wondered what makes you truly unique? We all possess a special gift and purpose, our own personal medicine that we bring into this world. Discover the essence of your being and uncover the power of your personal medicine. Personal medicine, what is it? Let's explore the depths of your soul and understand the foundation of your gift. With this knowledge, you'll be equipped to unleash your potential and make a profound impact on the world around you. Establishing boundaries, energetic boundaries. Boundaries are essential for maintaining balance and harmony in our day-to-day lives. Learn how to honor yourself, establish healthy boundaries with others, and allowing you to navigate through life with grace and authenticity. But wait, there's more. By registering for this event, you'll receive a fantastic grimoire for your personal medicine journey, along with an exclusive Celtic tree divination ebook. These resources will further and enrich your experience, along with guiding you on your path to discovery. Be sure to register below and don't miss out on this opportunity to awaken your inner magic, unlock the full potential of your being, and join us for an unforgettable journey of transformation and empowerment. Register now and embark on the adventure of a lifetime. Your destiny awaits, and there has never been a time like now. Inshallah and Ashe, divine will's blessings to you and for you as always. And welcome to the weekly snippet, a lunar eclipse. And I am your host, the Tonya D, and I am a practicing holistic shaman, medium, an otherworldly life coach, a subtle energetic surgeon, and a reflector by design. Following the lunar energies through the celestial seasons, those celestial bodies, along with the gates and human design and a lot more. I do call myself a holistic shaman medium, which is just a choreography, a chapter, if you will, of each and every one of them, just mapping out the 4 pathways, one design at a time. And I'm here to show you who you are, why you have arrived on the planet at this galactic time, through gift and purpose, the elemental pathway. And if you are new to my show, my channel, please subscribe. Go ahead and ring the bell to alert other celestial beings that really resonate with my soul and my frequency and my vibration, with weekly lunar insights, mystic messages, the elementals, and a lot more. But welcome to a full moon lunar eclipse, Libra style, balancing the scales. Have you listened to the moon meditation, the ritual, or the sacred spirit circle for Aries season? I just want to say, when you start using those essential oils with a brush and adding the runes to paper in this case, or a rock, or a stone, it is very therapeutic. Getting in a meditative state and then just scribing away or scripting away, you really begin to flow and you tend to start looking for other things to script upon. It really puts you in a trance state. You may even feel like carving things out. I don't know. But it's the letting go and the surrendering of our relationships, even to ourselves, our partnerships, thoughts about who we are, what are we becoming, what do you think about yourself. It really holds true if those around you are acting in ways that are in alignment of what you think. And just opening up our heart, receive a new memo, a word scripting. Mine is, I'm doing fantastic. And it holds true if you feel inside of you that you are truly doing fantastic. and along with your thoughts, feeling fantastic as well. So really holding the tone, the signature note, mental clarity, air, you can't catch air. It's about the solar plexus, the root center, along with our throat center, spiritual truths, all percolating in this quadrant. But our roots inherit great intuition naturally, origins. The S is spirit. Through our spirit. So listen to your higher self, your spirit body. We're kind of evolving our inner glimmer of who we are, why we have arrived at this time, but we're also radiating our brilliance, glamoring, maybe, our brilliance, our character in the divine play of life, being a role model in human design, a 6-2. So it's like, what role do I play for you? Better yet, what role am I reflecting for you? Or back to you, toward you. Just knowing everybody has a gift and a purpose and a gift. So be sure to join me on this Mystical Monday. Just kidding. Coming up soon in your navigation highway there. Gift and purpose. Join me online for gift and purpose in April 10th, for a day of remembering why we arrived. What is your gift? What is your purpose? I have a total amazing guidebook, an online community. So be sure to join the event. The link is in the show notes or also here on the screen. So how many of you journal actually before bed and really script your dreams and ask and ye shall receive, but be clear on the reception of what you are asking for. I find I sometimes miss or leave out a key word, a specific word, dreamscaping, or in a landscape, if you will. So if it's happening there, it has the ability to manifest here, if you can envision it. So ask the other world, spirit, an ancestor, a Wedame, the fierce protectors of the wild, even a Cantomblé, to show you and really paying attention to the dream landscape. Usually around the witching hour for myself, which how many of us wake up at the witching hour? I know I do. It's just random, not really. But the signs show up usually within a week or even the next day or within the morning, depending on how long you have actually been holding the dream and the vision. If you are still unclear and you're still mapping it out, schedule a divination, a soul support session. I do believe energy is the medicine of the future. I've held that tone for a while. But the elementals, the subtle energies, the imaginal realm, the celestial highway, the divine pathway, using the elements, light, clay, sound, ether, water, nature, star, and so much more. Let's be real. For ritual prescriptions to gain clarification and get moving along, getting into the flow and reconciling, and just depending on the block, the elemental tools, just harmonizing our subtle bodies along with, or first our fields, our energetic fields. So beauty is health made visible. So when you embody your higher self fully, your spirit is active, it is alive. And life around you begins to transform. Passions, the fires are being ignited, infusing our life, our day-to-day world, our inner world, and our outer world as well. Now, the Shamanic Healing Academy, I've been boasting this a little bit here. Let me find my fantastic little image. There we go. Fantastic. The Shamanic Healing Academy. It's an online grimoire. It has all of my intuitive offerings for an introductory offer of only $19.99. So be sure to join me in my online virtual coven. It's a grimoire. The Shah in the medium is how that all came about. It's an online coven designed exclusively for you to share your insight, your magic, your gift, your purpose. We can't talk about one without talking about the other. They're both in alignment. But this coven in the Shamanic Healing Academy, it's an online community for only $19.99 per month. I do go live in the venue. Coven is more than a gathering of witches, by the way, who meet regularly. A coven is a place to gather in sacred space and just recognizing the elementals, the gift, the magic of each and every one of us within a vibrant community. Just gathering weekly plus some random hits of knowledge and insight and guest artists. So you have access to all of my online courses plus some ritual magic. It is a membership or a mentorship opportunity. So I'm all about options. And it really is beyond time. And if you are here, you can actually feel it as well. My retreats, they are more about the elemental, their ritual gatherings, connecting with an elemental. And being a seer of the unseen and following the goddess of the night, the lunar energies, the moon through seasons and astral signs, and just mapping out our emotions the gates and the channels of human design. I am coming upon my own moon in Scorpio, so I am reflecting on the moon in Scorpio in Pisces, in the water, a water shrine, a water trine. Totally different flavors, different waters, emotions, feeling when the moon travels through a new sun sign, if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. So have you subscribed here on YouTube? Heartfelt, rang the bell? Please hope so. Taking my watch times into the infinite, into the boundless. The other world is always watching and listening. So go ahead and share with your friends. Be the star that I ultimately know we all are. And for other mystical musings, including, or not just including, but also including Spill the Tea. Subscribe to my musing newsletter. This is something I do for my subscribers. Spill the Tea is the third Friday of each month. It's a live venue through Zoom. Also in my online coven, 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. I am in Salt Lake City, Utah. But we are in eclipse season, the season of Aries. Watch your character play a new role model. Find a new role model. Start modeling. Hook up with a reflector, a hermit, and a role model. Got your back. Go back to October. What was happening for you then? For me, it has been feeling like a subtle energetic ayahuasca. And this eclipse season, embracing this trance-like state and really grounding ourselves, of course, protecting ourselves first, right? Grounding and protecting are kind of two sides of the same coin, really. But for sure, join the Shamanic Healing Academy as well. Super exciting, super fun, and it's a grimoire for monthly access calls, guidance, and bonus content. All the good things that we all desire, right? Besides bursting at the seams, unleashing our magical selves. So you want to ask, am I dimming my light? Is fear holding me back? And burn down the beliefs, any belief that's limiting you, and really embrace the raw, the metal, the mineral parts of you, those unrefined parts, seriously. The universe can spirit or conspirating in our favor. And Aries season is really liberating us. It's like breaking the shell, coming out of our own shell, the cocoon. That really is what this feels like for me. So choose yourself first, set boundaries, protect yourself, and go after those soul igniting energies and passions and disrupt the fabric of your destiny. Shake the rug. And once you have self-reflected of how short time on earth truly is, you then become more of who you are meant to be. Authentically, you vibrate differently. And really watch the world around you transform as you are transforming. And I don't know about you, but did you feel like you were in the in-betweens all week long, starting to gravitate into the portal? Being in the portal now, it's time to really take extra care of ourselves, self-care, self-authenticity, and just focus on the things that create authentic sacred space. Usually meditation, breath work, of course, journaling, prayer, connecting in nature, go for a foraging walk. So we want to move this energy. We want to get into the flow with it. We don't want to resist it. While at the same time, we want to stay grounded in this dimension, the physical, maybe bring the higher dimensions actually into this one, opposing forces. Ruffle the feathers or raffle them. It's the fabric, so to speak, something like that. So this lunar energy happened really early this morning, and I did find myself awake, of course, at the witching hour. How about you? It's all about releasing the patterns in our relating abilities, people pleasing, and just depending upon what house your natal moon is in as well, and also where this moon is transiting has a different acumen, a spiritual acumen. But eclipses help us break free, this one 6 months ago, from the need to do it alone and empowering us to create healthier vibrational relationships. Often they're intense, right? With a ton of potentials. So take care of yourself first. Physical, mental, relational in this case. It's our root center. It's our throat center. It's also the solar plexus, the nexus, right? Move through it with streams of grace, universal streams, and really lasso the positive power of change. So it's a chance for healing our identity, our self-worth, building our self-esteem, our self-confidence, just flowing, and being the one to kind of trailblaze our own script, your own fantastic story, embodying this role of who we are to become. So I'm super elevated, if you can tell. But reflector guidance this week, the full moon in Libra, the energy of the full moon. Let me just change scenes a little bit. It's going to linger forward into Wednesday and really into April. It's the real shift. It's happening during this portal between now and April 8th. So it's time to release the imbalanced or the unbalanced, the threading in those relationships, the patterns, the habits that are really holding us back, and allowing the energy to guide us and let go with a compassionate heart. But at the same time, really acknowledging how far we have actually come. It's all about growth and transformation. It's natural. We are like nature. We're always cycling through time. And Pisces, being the most spiritual energy, it's our crown center. It connects us to the prophetic visions through our sight. It's another vision center, was illuminating us to cleanse and connect with our higher self, our Sira, what we look like on the other side. There's a ritual for this. But listening to our intuition, our spidey senses, we all have them. There's no need to force situations that feel out of whack. It's time to really connect with ourselves, our higher self, and nurture these aspects and really merging our energy body with our physical body, just reconnecting to our bodies, embodying ourselves fully, full of spirit. It's time to open the doors to positive illuminating potentials, that glimmer. All that glimmers is gold. And then the moon moves into Scorpio on Wednesday through Friday, which I'm super stoked about because that is my moon reflecting. But this is a deep dive, going deep, the still waters of Scorpio, those deep waters, hidden secrets. It's time to integrate the rituals that you actually performed and honor your intuition. It's going to be heightened. It's like, where are my water signs, right? But be aware of being overly suspicious and pull your own messages, like pull your own messages from your own cards, journal, even bring out your crystal ball, talk to a therapist, book a comfort session or a cowrie shell divination. I'm going to say I'm probably going to be extra spidey sense, intuitive, insightful, prophetic visions those 3 days. So just explore, open the doors to the parts of each and every one of us that we actually keep hidden or tucked away. We're protecting them, right? And investigate your own feelings. It's time to embrace some very radical ways of accepting who we are, radical acceptance. It's this wholeness. It's the embodying of who we are within us that actually empowers us to really step out of the ghost in the darkness, the depths of ourselves. And when the weekend arrives, we're going to go adventuring. We're going to go out on an adventure, and I'm loving these images I'm finding for Sagittarius. I just want to say that outside voice. But Friday night into Sunday, we have Sagittarius. The moon's moving there, and the universe is always working in our favor. So with the intensity of this week, we're really paving the way for some vital introspection, going inward. It's an inward journey. So be optimistic, be hopeful, and just knowing that curiosity is a place to explore and listen to uplifting, invigorating, enlightening podcasts. Be in the joy, the laughter, not only a brighter perspective, but a curious one. And breaking free from the depths of our questioning mindset. The mind is a tool. Along with the combination of the sun and the moon, both in fire signs, we may feel very extra spicy or impulsive into the weekend, like a more adventurous spirit. Patience is key. Initiate and then act. Otherworldly revelations may come up, but wait for the full panoramic view before taking the action. I always see a panoramic view of being on the very top of a mountain, seeing all sides, or on the cloud line if I'm doing it something out of body, before taking action and just taking it all in. Really excited about it. But on this week, on the menu, go ahead and listen to the Sacred Spirit Circle meditation for Aries season, activating our root center and initiating great change. I am also offering, as you saw as the intro, Gift in Purpose, as part of an online venue in April 10th, and also in person at Crown's Hollow, which is happening this Friday, March 29th. So it's March 29th or April 10th. I did move it online because I was like, why am I not offering this online? What a fool I am. But you'll be able to purchase tickets online as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet here on YouTube, be sure to do so. Besides the celestial energies, I have my podcast. I have both new and full moon meditations plus rituals to go along with it, along with my weekly show. But we also have Mercury retrograde coming up. So this really is the in-between and the in-between the portals of this eclipse. So it's like doing a cosmic dance, just marking those unexpected encounters. Maybe you land some light language, you hear voices, your hearing sister gets activated. Being between relationships with ourselves. A few things to take notice around us is streams of grace, universal streams. Usually our past comes or returns for a visit. So if someone or something initiates or triggers you instead of a glimmer, really setting some boundaries, some energetic boundaries, and do a releasing ritual, a water ritual, clarity around those triggers. Often retrogrades are about revisiting, refreshing, reflecting upon, or doing a review. So really take care of yourself first. Be optimistically aware. Take a breath, take a pause, reflect to become clear. And if you can stay away from those impulses where you act first or speak first before you think, or think before you speak, for example, it's kind of where I'm going with, just avoiding any miscommunication, misunderstandings, any ruptures in the field. We are also in a year of connection, mineral in the Dagara cosmology. So it's about conversation, storytelling, clear communication, having integrity. So our wires may get a little crossed, is what I'm saying. Now, on the elemental highway, if you've tuned into the sacred spirit circle, there we go. I did bring in the full 4 pillars here, but listen to the moon ritual for the lunar eclipse. I brought in the elements and the 4 pillars for this moon, including the hour, as you can see, but there's a lot of water. We gave the earth. The earth gives water direction. We've got an earth day, a mountain range. So there's rivers, there's in water. Rivers are flowing, the snow is melting, thawing from the winter, coming out of hibernation, nourishing our nature, the meadow. There's a grass on our day, the meadow, the rabbit, along with the big rise tree. So go ahead and listen to the Libra full moon ritual, and you'll get more insight into that. Okay, on to the messages as we move around. And this is what I think I want. There I am. I'm going to change up the vision here. There we go. So today I'm actually bringing in the Fae. I just felt so on this moon's day. So who do we have here? Voila, we've got the singer of healing, which is always fantastic. We always need healing, right? But healing our character, Aries, healing our behaviors against ourselves or others, and liberating from an old behavior. This is like getting the new wardrobe and how we are seen in the world. The singer of healing is the healing of body, mind, spirit, and soul. So create some sacred space, give time to your heart, give time to respond, be respectful, be like a reflector, respond in 30 days. Singers are like angels to the Fae. They are the higher octaves. They open up our hearts to the singers when we do, through acts of meditation, prayer, invocation, and then listen to the answers that we receive. This is like healing streams of grace. Singers act subtly. They're subtle energies in our lives most often. Sometimes they're more brazen. They're more intense because we're not getting our subtle nudges. Often we may receive the unexpected or the unseen outcome, something radical in a ritual, something so out there you may not have thought of it yourself. This singer is about healing our deep wounds, deep spiritual wounds, betrayals, dishonored love, trust abandoned, along with other injuries of our spirit, inflicting injuries, those unseen wounds. Appearances, what may be going on the inside is very different to what appears to go on the outside, but these are reflected on our body. Our body keeps the score through illness, disease, energetic hiccups. The body holds the symptom, and the root is the solution. But the song of healing is where we may restore, renew. It's a matter of letting go, forgiveness, and a return to the path of love, the power of love. Healing is being offered, never forced. It's all about opportunity, but we need to participate in our own healing as well. That's how I see that. But everything is linked in the fabric, the subtle fabric, and those threads of destiny and those streams, scalar waves. But this definitely is the healer's card, Healing given is healing received. Great messages for not only the moon's day, but also a lunar eclipse moon's day. So in an offering to participate in our own healing, we are strengthened by this singer. So this is both a giving and a receiving energy. It's very fitting for Libra. Taking the action of self-healing liberates. This is a message of both a need and more so an opportunity to heal ourselves. And in doing that, it also heals others. So healing isn't often something we do, it's something we are. We are healed when we are healing ourselves. So just open up to the song of the healer today, the singer of healing in the energies. So I think that's kind of fantastic for today. That was kind of a lot. But on this Tuesday's the moon's day. No kidding. Tuesday's Mars day. And we have the frog queen. Las Guana is her name. She's sitting on her toadstool, her mushroom. It's her mushroom perch, the 39. So it's time to take the healing energy from Monday, the moon's day, and liberate those pesky thoughts and really acting as if, more importantly, believe it to be true. Feel it in your heart is kind of what I see with this, feeling it in her heart. See how she's got her hand on her heart? She's feeling it in her heart and really feeling it and really loving it and sprinkling it with fairy love and then believing it. She is part of the fairy guides and the guardians. So she's guarding us, our own heart. But they do guide us to develop our own gifts and talents, our own natural magic. And we all have them. We all have it. Gift and purpose. So again, join me live. It's only 55 now. Angel numbers later, it's going to be 111, 111 angel dollars. But Laswana, so this is the sunken treasure, the discovery of ourselves. It's adventure. She is the frog queen, so her realm is above and below the waters, the mystical waters, the hazy waters, the waters of the fae. They're both made of human emotions, sometimes clear, sometimes sparkling, sometimes murky or muddy. But this is a message about exploring who we really are, warts and all of our imperfections, and discovering those parts of our talents, the potentials that we have hidden like a sunken treasure, hidden by traumas, usually old ones, even misunderstandings, miscommunications. But this is about exploring the idea or possibly the lack thereof, an opportunity to be explored. She's about explorations, adventures. And they're not limited to the realm of our emotions only. So she's asking us to dive deeper, explore, go into new experiences, new artifacts even, listen to new music, venture out into new places, try new foods, new tastes, new senses, all the things really, exploring new ideas, especially the mind, right? So just pay attention to our dreams, listen to the whispers of the waters, take a bath, and just notice new ripples, new patterns, new formations. Leaves laying upon the earth, the higher octaves of angelic music drumming, but also water in the mountains, moving waters, lakes, oceans, ponds, baths, showers if you don't have nature around you, even mud baths, frog baths. So it really is a time to liberate ourselves of the old and go out and explore the new, the unseen, even a new wardrobe, a new role model. Okay, you get the idea. And then on Mercury's day, which is Wednesday, we have the Lady of the Harvest. Isn't she galactic? She is just juicy too. The Lady of the Harvest. Oh, can you see all the critters on her? Look at all those fae. That's awesome. But the 18, this is a productive, mindful day, committing or deciding on behalf of what our heart truly wants, our heart's desires. Connecting to the other world, the world of our dreams, our hopes, our wishes. The Lady of the Harvest, she's part of the she. These are the lords and the ladies of the hills. But what's fascinating is they mediate the energy of the singer. So invoking healing for ourselves with the singer of healing. So we come to the Lady of the Harvest. So this is moving it into action, bringing the healing from Monday into the realm on Wednesday. So this is like the completion. It's the harvest, the release. Grief, loss included as well. After we experience the Frog Queen's energy, that's when the Lady of the Harvest, who's also called the crone, the old woman, or the crone, or just the old crone, or both. I don't know. You decide. But she's helping us to let go of what is finished liberating us to really move on into the next phase, letting go of the old, like literally closing the door and moving forward, and opens up the earth to burst through with the new growth, just like spring. So she's assisting us to adapt to the change and the transformation, the release really of what no longer is serving us. And when we do let go and release, that's when we do open new doors to new happiness, to joy. So she is announcing that it is actually time to accept change and move into the next phase of our existence. There's power here, strength here, being present in the moment and into the future. That comes from releasing the waters of the past. So this is a time of liberation, time to go with the flow. And often the release is painful. Usually the letting go part can be painful, or it can also be joyful. It's that mountaintop perspective, a higher elevated perspective, but just knowing that all eyes of the Fae are upon us. So let go, release, cry, best thing ever, tears of joy, right? And laughter, all the goodness in that, and so on and so forth. But trust the process. Either way, things are happening for us. Acknowledging what we feel, be prepared to move forward. There's a lot of magic and a lot of medicine there. So I would say we've got some great messages so far this week, don't you think? Or do you feel it? I kind of feel it. Okay, so on Thursday, which is Jupiter's day, we've got the Fee Lion. He's a crazy character. So spread your cinnamon, by the way, on Thursday. Add some salt, but also add some coffee beans to activate abundance. So the Fee Lion, he's just like cats. So this is about opening up a new way of receiving the divine messages, and love the messages, like love it as if it is the streams of love, universal streams, personal streams, merging. When we open up to accept, we kind of get the memo. But the Fee Lion, part of the fairy challengers, which are not like challenges that we get, tests. It is a test, but it's a test that we come face to face with our fears, our insecurities, our doubts, doubting Thomas stuff, delusions even, testing us. But they test us in ways that they know that we are actually going to pass the test. But the Fee Lion, he's actually the last message in my oracle deck, which I find is being pretty clever, because this is about tidying things up, getting it right, delayed completions. It's tidying up the loose ends, the list of things that we haven't done yet, things that should have been done already, but we're adding more to the list. The never-ending reminders of things undone, even the promises we don't keep, duties, obligations, things that are unfulfilled. But this message is one of how we can expect things to go right when we have so much unfinished busyness behind us. Like then things start moving because the busyness has cleaned away. So dragging stuff around just keeps us more at a standstill in the mud. It uses up our energy. So tidying up the things that are creating mental confusion, mental clutter, or even physical clutter. I mean, I know when I clean my house, I feel like things are moving, right? Then we find that we do have energy to do what we really want to do, what our heart wants to do. So this is also not taking on other people's to-do lists, by the way, drawing the line, creating boundaries around that, like, no, not today or whatever. But just taking care of the little things is very important to ourselves and also to others. But knowing where to draw the line, what to commit to and what not to commit to, this is like divine alignment. Asking your higher self or asking the Fee Lion. Okay, and then on Fantastic Friday, which is Venus's day, what are we going to open up our heart to? I think I've had this before. I'm not sure. This is actually, this is called the Fairy Guide. This is Zero, and Zero totally is the hero. It's the all and the nothing. It is the void. It's giving space and time. It's a very unique, special message, unique and individual to all of us, but this is the Zero card. I'm not even kidding. It's the guidance. It's direct communication with the Fae, the other world, an ancestor spirit. And this is actually left blank for us to draw our own specific guidance and connect with our own fairy guide, your own Wedame, animal totem, candomblé, fairy, your own personal gatekeeper. So you can draw, create a symbol, grab or connect to a stone, a plant, an animal, a personal daemon. If you have watched or read his Dark Materials, a daemon, they're human, right? But really getting in a meditative state and feel what comes through. The moon will be in Scorpio on this day when we have a 0 card. So maybe it's time to recalibrate our connection to the other world through our higher self, come out of the hidden closet, the grimoire that we hide in, our gatekeepers, our guardians, like bring them out, just making it fun, but also more importantly, rewarding. So I'm loving that. I'll just say that out loud. So you got to be creative and do things upon your own. Let's undo this. Trade myself over there. There I am, back for more. And then the message I did for this week, or my affirmation for the week, is my thoughts are in divine connection with my inner character and or your behavior, but really responding to ourselves with loving thoughts and act upon loving ourselves and being mindful of what we feel. What do you feel? Like, what are those thoughts about who you are? To thine own self be true within our divine heart. That was kind of a lot. So with that, I say ashe, and of course, I'll see you on the other side, and make it fantastic. Join me on Friday in my private group, Origins Revolution, Rising of the Origins, and I'll see you on the other side. Blessings.